You are an idiot. Okay, I'm talking to you. You are an idiot. I'm going to give you some signs, some marks of an idiot. Now, I don't say that term to be mean or to be harsh. I'm just a straightforward, tough love type of guy. It's what works for me, and it's what I see works the best in people. This lovey-dovey, put things under the carpet, kind of hint around. No. Straight between the eyes, hit you with the truth, take it or leave it. And it's more of a term of endearment because I really want to help you. And just that shock. Okay, so if you can't admit at some level that you're an idiot, then I'm not for you. If being called an idiot offends you, then I'm not for you, but there's a mark that you're an idiot if you get offended by that. And that's a whole other video about being offended. But I've got 10 things listed here behind me. Now we're just going to go over them. Make a short video. Some marks of being an idiot. Number 1, you're selfish. You are selfish in some form or shape or way. You are selfish. Now, I'm not saying that we all don't deal with this at some level. I'm talking about the bent of your life is selfishness. And your wife and your kids know it. You're selfish. Secondly, you're full of pride. You are a prideful man. However that displays itself. Okay? I was about to say you know what everybody else knows, but you know what? There a lot. I was most things on this list, and I was blind to a certain extent. But I don't want to make excuses. That's on the list. Okay? Because God doesn't just leave us without knowing these things or bringing other people into our life to show us these things. But we also have to have blind spots. Okay? So it's hard to know exactly how this plays out in our life and with others, but there's always help, and there's always some sort of acknowledging or realization in your own heart, or your wife has said something, but secondly, you're full of pride. You're full of pride. Thirdly, you're a liar. You're just a liar. You lie to yourself, you lie to God, you lie to your family, you lie to your wife, you lie to your kids. You just lie. You're a liar. And you know, I mean, listen, we are not going to get into detail about this. This is just a quick list to get you to think, am I an idiot? And here are some signs that you are. You're a liar. Fourthly, you're lustful. Now, we can lust after our wife, absolutely. And we can lust after good things. You know, lust in our mind has got a bad connotation, but it's not always bad. But for the case here, I put lustful, but it means you look at other women. Oh, it's okay to look. Well, it's not okay to look. God made men to like the female body. That's why it's appropriate for women to dress properly. And we live in a day and age where they don't. We live in a day and age where Christian women, so-called, don't know how to dress. We live in a day and age where it's hard to divert your eyes when you go to church. So that's for you women looking at this. If you reveal any part of your body in any way, it's sinful, it's wrong. If you show the shape of your body, if you show cleavage, if you wear tight clothes, tight pants, yoga pants, all that is trash. So there you go, women. This is for you. All right? That's a whole other video. But men, it's your job to keep your eyes away from that stuff. Now, I'm a man too. I like all that stuff. I'm a boob man. Now, my wife's not with me anymore, but I'm not looking for any other woman either. But I still have that wandering eye. I get it, man. I get it. We see it. It's in our life every day. So that first glance, I'm not getting at you for that first glance. Like, oh, man. But you better learn the habit of looking away. Fifthly, you'd rather spend time with your friends than with your family. You'd rather hang out with your bros than your wife. You'd rather hang out with your friends than your kids. Okay? You're an idiot, man. There's something wrong if that's how you are. That you love the bromance, but not the romance with your wife. Okay? You're the leader, dude. You got to figure this out. But you like hanging with your bros and your guys at work and your buddies more than you like to hang with your wife and kids. Sixthly, you're lazy. I'm not lazy. I go to work every day. I'm not talking about going to work every day. Okay, men have it in their head that I'm a provider, and that's all I got to do. Well, it ain't all you got to do. I'm trying to get you to man up. I've had to go through all these struggles. I'm still going through them. I ain't arrived, but I'm a better man. And it started with me admitting I was an idiot, and me admitting that I was a selfish, prideful, angry man. Lazy. I'm not talking about going to work, man. People think today, man, I went to the same job 20, 30, 40 years. I worked hard all my life. Well, you may not have. You may have, you may not have. A lot of what we do for jobs today is not hard work. I mean, it's good and commendable that you went to work and you were faithful for 20, 30, 40 years, but that don't mean you the end-all, be-all type of dude. But you're lazy at home. You don't help around the house. You don't do dishes. You think that's beneath you. You don't have to take out the trash. I mean, all that stuff. You're just lazy at the house. You might do things you want to do, which takes back to selfishness, but you're lazy around the house. You don't help. You're into entertainment. Overly into entertainment. And I'm going to go ahead and say it. You play video games. How old are you, man? You 30, 40, 50 years old playing video games? I'm serious, dude. That is almost an epidemic problem in our society. 30, 40, 50-year-old men playing video games. And I'm not talking, having a family video night. You're super into movies. You just spend time on movies. I'm not saying that movie night with your family is bad. I'm talking about you go into your little room, into your closet, into your man cave, wherever it is that you go, and get in front of your TV and your game box and your headset, and you play your video games for 2 hours, if not more, every night. You're an idiot. You got to quit that, man. You got to grow up. I'm serious as a heart attack. Man, have video time with your kids. Movie night with your family. But you by yourself playing video games and watching movies all the time? Nope. Not good. You make excuses. Excuses for everything. Excuses. Why things ain't getting done, why you're not where you need to be, why you're not where you want to be, why something didn't get done, why you didn't do what your wife asked you to do. And excuse, and it ties into being a liar. But just excuses. Quit making excuses, man. Man up! Quit making excuses. You don't listen. You don't listen, but you're always talking. That's what idiots do. That's what fools do. They always are talking, but not listening. And as husbands, we have to listen to our wives. To be the husband God wants us to be, we've got to learn to listen. Quit talking. And last point, fixing. You're always fixing. As men, we want to fix. We're warriors. We want to conquer. But if we don't have things in the proper balance, we're just ramrodding over people. We're just not listening to people, and we're fixing problems. We're fixing things, and we're not listening to our wives. We're not listening to our kids. What you do in the workforce, what you do with your other guys, what you do with your co-workers, no. Quit trying to fix your wife. Quit trying to fix your kids and listen. Hey, here's 10 points. If you want some help, call me, text me, 970-697-0232. Keep your eyes on him.